Lemons, lemons, and more lemons. How many lemons are too many lemons? Well, the question is only answered by another question, which is how many lemons do you have? And if you have a lemon tree, you probably have a lot, and then a lot that end up kind of falling on the ground. It's a shame, but that happens. And you got to come out and pick them and squeeze them and freeze the juice because there's just too many to eat. But this year was a really good year for lemons in my backyard for sure. Let's see, that's a good lemon right there, without a doubt. It's a peak of ripeness for sure. Very nice. You see it gets a little bit gnarly because of the conditions of swinging in the wind and everything that it does here at the beach. But it doesn't matter at all. The inside is delicious and perfect. It's perfectly protected by that skin. That's a healthy lemon. Good size lemon too. Some of the lemons are a little smaller. Like this lemon. More like the traditional size you might expect. It's a good lemon too. Nice. Perfectly fresh. Yeah, so lemon trees. This tree actually, it's a Dr. Seuss lemon tree. It's the type that gets freakishly gigantic. It doesn't seem to do that for me much, but I mean, this is about as big as it gets. But we planted multiple citrus trees. The only thing that would really grow well on my yard was a navel orange tree that was here when we got here, and then it died. And then a grapefruit tree I planted, that lived and did quite well. It got knocked down by a hurricane 3 separate times, knocked to its side, and then retied up and kept growing. Produced so much fruit, it was unbelievable. And we bought these 2 lemon trees and we planted them in the yard over here, but unfortunately this sprinkler back in here was watering them and it was killing them, and so one of the 2 lemon trees died and the other one we put right in there. And I just threw it up against the house thinking it was going to die, but it was the only place in the yard where it wasn't getting watered. So this isn't a bad location for the house, right? But anyway, yeah, it was the only place that wasn't getting watered by irrigation at the moment, so I planted it there, and I'll be darned if it didn't grow, and it just kept growing, so I have to constantly keep it from growing into the roof, which is always a concern with all the fruit trees. Having them is to keep them away from the roof, always. But anyway, yeah, the lemon tree grew and grew and grew, and here it is, and I would say we love the lemon tree. If there's anything we don't love about it, it's probably having to do with the fact that it has these gigantic medieval spikes on it that will absolutely tear you up if you're not careful. So there's that, and the fact that it grows pretty fast. You got to really trim it a lot to keep it organized. Like this one I trim constantly just to keep it from not turning into a shrub. It wants to grow into this like shrub stuff on the bottom all the time. But if you train it up, you know, it'll grow the way you want, and then when the hurricane comes, it's time to trim her on down, and it handles the trimming pretty well. Oh, look. What do you see there? What are those? Oh, yeah. Mangoes galore. Mango season is going to be epic. Hey, if you like videos about mangoes, you should subscribe, and you should watch the rest of the videos about the mangoes, because I'm going to be making plenty this spring as the mangoes ripen to their peak of ripeness. And I appreciate you watching. Eat Your Backyard. Please don't forget to subscribe or like the video if you like it. Thanks for watching.